All right. So we're going to talk about the 3 seasons of the show Undercover, which I watched recently on Netflix. It's older, 6, 7 years older, but I finally watched it. And I watched all 3 seasons, the complete done technically. First off, I want to thank you for watching these videos where I do series reviews, book reviews, movie reviews, where I do videos about writing, where I do my coffee of the day videos, where I'm live on YouTube Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for an hour and a half or so, getting some writing in, mostly talking to people. So I thank you for all the support. Thank you for 89,000 subscribers. I thank you for everybody watching. I especially thank you for watching at least 30 seconds of every ad. So you can skip at that point. 33 seconds, boom, skip. But I appreciate you watching up to that point. Okay. So for those who don't know, my wife has a great job, a career even. And she goes to Atlanta she's a commercial property manager. So she goes to Atlanta once a month, couple days, overnight trip. And so she's gone, leaves me home, fending by myself like an animal. And I always watch shows like, all right, what can I watch? Because I don't sleep well when she's not here. We've been together for 13 years, married for 11. I'm like, what do I do when she's not here? I'll watch something that maybe she didn't want to watch. I'll watch some science fiction, horror. I'll watch whatever. Okay. And I was like, let me start this Undercover. It's from 2019. It's a Belgian Dutch language crime drama series. I'm a big fan of any Nordic book or TV series. So we watch a ton of those. And I was like, well, let's see what this is, And obviously it's overdubbed in English, which is good. So it's like it's 3 seasons. Let's watch it. I mean, you got 28 episodes. I think it's 10, 10, and 8. And let me see what this is. So I went in with hopefully it's good. First season, okay, again, 2019, and I guess it's based on it's inspired by real life events. They always say that. So you don't know how many of the real life events are real. But basically, 2 undercover agents, Bob and Kim, they pose as a couple at a campground to infiltrate a drug dealer, a drug kingpin, because he hangs out there on the weekends and in this campground. And so he is doing ecstasy pills. Basically, he is like the biggest drug dealer in in this place. It's all set in Belgium. So I mean, look, Limburg. It's a Flemish province bordering the Netherlands. Is where this is set. And again, it came out in 2019. This first series, 10 episodes. I liked it. I liked Ferry, who is the Ferry Bowman. He is the drug kingpin. He at first, when he's watching it, you're like, oh, this guy's watched way too many gangster shows. The Godfather. He's that kind of surly, unsmiling, leader of the people kind of thing. But he grows on you. The character grows on you, and he actually has kind of a story arc, which I like. I liked him much better than Bob or Kim. Kim, I was like, yeah, she's all right. She was just kind of there. There was no spoilers. There's a subplot between her and Ferry's wife, Danielle, that I was like, all right, I guess we got to have this, but it really didn't, for me, it didn't go anywhere, kind of bogged it down a little bit. You have a lot of bad guys that act like bad guys. And of course, there's that one guy, John, who doesn't trust Bob or Kim, but Ferry doesn't want to listen because we're all going to make money. That's kind of the plot of this. And 10 episodes. I liked it. It was watchable. It was good. No major plot holes through this. The one thing I don't like with these shows is when they're in another language and then they're overdubbed in English. Is sometimes the I find it's the anger when somebody gets mad. The anger does not fit the overdub. And a lot of the times I'm like, is this the actual dialogue from this? And then they just translated it because some of this dialogue is not all that great. And I find this in a lot of these shows. It's very, it's just very common and very, I don't know, there's not a lot of excitement to it. So that was one of the things that I did not like about this show. Overall, I thought the first season, it was all right. Not bad at all. Okay. Not bad at all. I'm gonna give it a 4.4, which I don't think is bad at all, right? I think that's pretty good. So now we get to so I watched it. 10 episodes. I watched it over the course of a couple of nights. My wife was gone. And then I watched this a couple weeks ago. And then she went to Minnesota for 3 days. And I'm like, well, I got to watch the rest of this now. So I watched another season. I watched season 2, which was not nearly as good. Okay. So we still have Bob. We still have Kim. We still have Ferry. But Ferry is not the main thing. And again, no spoilers. Watch the first season. There is a horse ranch. And I don't know why. I've never been to the Netherlands. I've never been to Belgium. Apparently, playing cowboy is a big thing, or at least in 2020 when they filmed this, it was. So there's a lot of people wearing cowboy hats and riding horses and acting like they're in Texas. The bad guy for this one, okay, for season 2 is Laurent. And Jean-Pierre is his brother. And for me, these characters were very evil villains. Okay, there's not a lot of anything to them. Again, they are weapons dealers. And you get a lot of the brooding looks. You get a lot of the tropes that all the bad guys use, kind of thing. And I wasn't a huge fan of it. I did not like this season all that much. I watched it. I thought the female character in it was not all that great. And again, we got a lot of over the top yelling and screaming in this for no reason. And a lot of people wearing cowboy hats. So I didn't think it was a great season at all. To be honest with you, I thought it was all right. It was definitely a letdown from the first season. If this was the first season of this show, I don't think I would have watched the second season, to be honest with you. It wasn't all that great. And again, the characters, we still had stuff about the first season. So Bob is still obviously Bob is the main character throughout this second season, and Ferry makes appearances and whatnot, but they're not tied. The weapons dealers and the pill people, they're not. So anyway, I watched it. 3.7. I'm going to give the rating. Probably my lowest rating I've ever given on any of these videos so far in anything. Books, movies, TV series. Just I got through it. which is not a good thing when you're watching a show. A lot of times you're like, this is just going to be mindless. I'm just going to watch this, and maybe I'll play my baseball game on my phone at the time, or I'll eat lunch or dinner, or I'll pause this every now and then and go do something else. I'm watching it while I'm folding laundry, that kind of thing. I don't even think it was that good that it held my attention enough for that. Not a good sign, people. Not a good sign. Now we get to season 3, which is the last season for this. Now, this is only 8 episodes, and it came out in 2021. Actually, November 21st, 2021, it was originally released, which is my birthday. And I was 52 years old on that day. Feel free to send me a late birthday present. Now, this one, I liked it better than season 2, but not as much as season 1. Okay, so we have Ferry back. We have now we're back into Ferry and Bob are the two main characters. I will give you a spoiler alert: they're working together against I don't want to give spoilers against people who are also selling. They're selling ecstasy. Okay, and Bob is trying to take them down. And some of the stuff is a little far fetched. I get it. The woman that I didn't like from the second season is now also into the third season. She plays hardly any role in this, thankfully. There's a woman in this, the pill villain, his wife, who runs everything. She's got a big gap between her teeth. Like every time she's on the screen, when characters eat up a scene, her teeth are eating up a scene. I don't know. I kept focusing on her teeth. I don't know why. That's just me, I guess. I guess that's just me. So I like the plot. It was a little more intricate on this one. They did a lot more with the characters, and you just knew. I knew going in, I was like, well, this is the third and last season. And are they going to wrap this up, or is this going to be one of these shows? I never try to read too much about a show. You know what I mean? So I was like, do I want to check? No, I didn't. I will say the story ends. It ends on a good point. Okay. So it ends with, it's wrapped up. Maybe it's not the ending that I was looking forward to. Maybe it's not the ending that you would be looking forward to, but it is an ending. Okay, there's no cliffhanger. There's no, now we'll never know what happened to the baby or the car dealership or the dragons or the dinosaurs, that kind of thing. So it wraps up nicely. So I'm going to give this one a 4.3. So if we added those up, probably like a 4.2 or something, 4.1 maybe. I'll give this whole thing a 4. Probably all 3 seasons altogether. It's watchable. It's good, not great, and not something I would ever watch again. Okay, I will say that. So now, so this is the other part of this. And I'm wondering if I'm going to watch these. I'm wondering after all that, Ferry was the pill guy was the best part of this whole thing. Once you realized that he wasn't just, at first it was like, oh, he's just playing the grumpy old drug kingpin, but he actually had some good parts, and he actually does some things that you're not expecting. So I like the character. Probably like the character way more than I like Bob or anybody else. So after I watched these 3, and I'm like, well, it looks like there's something else. And so there's prequels. In May 2021, Netflix released Ferry, a film prequel to the series. And in 2023, Ferry, the series, great title, an 8-part further prequel. In December 2024, the movie Fairy 2 was published. Okay, so I don't think there's any plans for a Fairy 3 or anything else in this. But that being said, I have, looks like 2 movies and an 8-part to watch. Will I watch them? I don't know. I don't know. I might, maybe next month. My wife goes back to Atlanta. Maybe on a Tuesday night or a Thursday night when my wife is at her mom's. Maybe on a Sunday when I'm sick of watching the Red Sox lose. Who knows? Who can say? So that's gonna be interesting. So listen, you might get a video where I watched all 3 of those and put it all together as well. Who knows? I would hope that they're better than the Undercover series. So that being said, based on what I've just said, is this something you would even watch? I mean, let's be honest. Is this something you're going to go, well, I'm going to watch, they're about an hour a piece. So it's like, am I going to throw away 28 hours or so of my life to watch this? I don't know. If you don't, I don't blame you. If you like crime dramas and you just watch every crime drama that's out there, which is kind of what I do, maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll find something. Maybe you'll like this better than I liked it. Maybe you've seen this already. Let me know. Let me know if you've watched this already. Let me know what you thought of it, what your honest opinion of this. And also, if there's other shows like this series, crime drama series, especially in foreign language, but overdubbed, let me know. And I will watch that as well. I've watched a couple other ones that I will probably be doing a video on soon as well, maybe in the next week or 2. So just watching things and just enjoying them. You know what I mean? Just, you got to enjoy stuff. So that's where we are. Again, I want to thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I want to thank you for watching this video to the end. I want to thank you for watching at least 30 seconds of the advertising. That's how we get paid here. I want to thank you for the comments, the concerns, whatever. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate all the interactions I've had so far on YouTube, and so expect more videos coming out very, very soon. And that's it. So I don't know. Watch it, don't watch it. I don't care. I watched it. I did it for you, so you don't have to watch this. All right.